I'm so glad Beans aired out Charlamagne. Charlamagne is a nut. He's a cold nut, man. For real. I just got done seeing the interview. It is what it is. Call me what you want. I don't care. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm glad he, bless you, I'm glad he aired out Charlamagne on some real talk. He's a straight lame, man. We're going to sit there, you know what I mean? And I'm glad he cleared out all that, you know what I'm saying? People keep trying to say, you know, like I said, never was taking sides, but was speaking facts. You know what I mean? He cleared up all that. Everybody trying to say that Beans was a snake and this and that. It was a snake. He was a snake about how he did this and he did that. But cleared up everything and he couldn't even say nothing. Everything that they would say that he was a snake about, people couldn't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Everything that Charlamagne tried to say, he was just brown nosing, man. And then the same boy, I just had to say this too. Charlamagne is the same boy. All this taking up for Meek you doing and all this and that. He's the same boy that was just popping bottles with Drake when Drake was going at it at Meek. When Drake was coming at Meek neck, you was popping bottles and pictures with him, smiling and all this. Like you with the taunting Meek. You know what I mean? And then now you turn around and now all of a sudden you're a Meek defender. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like for real. Charlamagne, I mean, Drake need to make you cough them bottles back up. He was a lame, dog. Then it just calmed. I'm so glad that Beans aired Charlamagne. I told him, he said it was dangerous. It's dangerous how you playing with me right now. Because he's a lame, dog. I'm telling you, it's going to end up somebody on that show. And it probably went down just now. It probably went down just now and they didn't stop the show. Because you notice when Beans said that to him, it's dangerous what you're doing right now. You know what I done been through? Basically, you know who I am, right? Ain't nothing changed. I done been through a couple situations. I got shot and stuff like that. But don't think, you know, listen, it'll get dangerous. It's dangerous what you're doing right now. You playing with me. In all reality, you gonna end up getting beat up on your own show, dog. Somebody gonna punch you in your mouth. And I ain't trying to predict negativity. Everybody know what I stand for and represent. Know what I mean? I glorify the truth. Soldier for God. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, just like Bane said, you don't know my life. You don't know my story. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody has a boiling point, but it is what it is. Somebody gonna end up knocking him the heck out at his show, man. They already asked you, can I get a drop? It is what it is. And like I said, I felt bad when that happened to you. But the way you run your mouth and you act like a freaking nut. And that's what happened to nuts, dog. This time ain't gonna be no roll on. Somebody gonna give you a drop in that show, man. You's a nut, dog. Oh my God, Charlamagne is a nut, man. He's the hater. That's like I said. It could have been even more better interview if they had just let Envy talk. Or the Joan Angie. Charlamagne just kept going back to the same thing. Well, if he was a nut, if you ain't like him, why you keep going back? I mean, why you go in the studio? Why would you around him? Why would you be around somebody? It's like, oh my God, you sound like a cold nut and a hater going back to the same questions. Basically trying to take Beans off and make him snap. He had every right to smack the crap out of Charlamagne at that show, man. Talking on that show. For real, man. It is what it is. That was a real interview, man. That was a real interview. I like how Beans addressed everything. Y'all call it what y'all want. Brown nosing, whatever. Call it what you want, man. Again, spoke facts. It is what it is. And Charlamagne just sound like a clown, which he is. Seriously, man. It is what it is. I'm telling you, boy. It is what it is, man. I was so glad to hear that bull get aired out, man. Because Charlamagne is a clown. I was so glad to hear that interview, man. And if you didn't hear it, check that thing out pronto, man. For real. Because I ain't going to lie. Say what you want about me. I know my destiny holds, so does God and everybody that knows me about what I do. That's why I can speak these interviews. And I can, you know what I mean? Everybody got opinions. But that's why even more I can give my opinion. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be one day on that show. And guarantee you, I ain't going to look at Charlamagne. I don't even want to talk to Charlamagne. It is what it is. I don't got no rap for a clown like you. I don't even shake your hand, dog. You's a straight clown, dog. Seriously. Shout out to Envy and everybody else there, but Charlamagne is a clown. Y'all better watch yourself with that boy on that show, man. It is what it is. I'm glad Beans aired you out. Cold clown. Make the hood rich, baby.